There was talk that the Mets offered Pete Alonso an extension last year, and he did not decide to take it. I believe the talk was for 7 year 158 in that ballpark there. Let me just check up. Yep, 158 last summer. There were talks of extensions last year with Pete Alonso. Now, right now, Pete Alonso, just my opinion, is on a kind of a downward. Has having a downward year. Look, do I think there could be a moment here where he regrets not using last year's offer to negotiate a better deal, at least engage, right? Question for me is, if he gets hot, will Boris consider negotiating before he cools down? Alonso has one card, and a down home run year in 2024 might find the Mets bidding only against themselves. That's if they even decide to bid, right? Still, I mean, look, that's his average. Look, his average is down, not big average guy. And the people say that his defense at first base is mediocre. I think teams, from the kind of, just my assessment as a fan that's been watching for years, seems like Major League Baseball teams are reluctant to to pay single tool corner players that 200 million plus type of contract that Pete Alonso apparently thinks he deserves, right? Look at 96% of the 200 million plus players in the MLB, and they're almost always good base runners and strong players on both sides of the ball, offense and defense. You know, look at some of the bigger deals recently. Devers, for example, I think he might be exception to that if you say that. Um, and I think there are a lot of external factors there for him. But I think the Red Sox are kind of regretting that deal right now, despite his present hit. I don't think that, what I'm trying to say. I don't think that Devers contract is going to be good. There's a lot of talk right now, whether, especially here in New York, whether Alonso equals, or whether he should deserve the Olsen, the Goldsmith, the Freeman type of contracts. Personally, I think he should have accepted the offer last season. Do understand betting on yourself, but that's a very, it is what it is. You're betting on yourself and you're seeing what happens. Not always a guarantee, but I wouldn't be surprised if the Mets do shop around a Pete Olsen at the end of the year. I'm sorry, Pete Alonso at the end of the year. Could only think, could only imagine what they could get for him. It would be interesting to see what they could get for an Alonso. So I wouldn't be surprised if that happens. I hope all is well.